Come on, relax your mind. Kick back and just unwind. Don't let this moment overcome you, cause you need this vibe. Music, it takes me there, places where I don't care. I'm overflowing in this motion, you can't help but stare. Flowing like up and down, spinning around and round. Back up and touch the ground I'm making, but I can't sit down. Moving from side to side, feel good cause I'm alive. Don't you feel jealous, just get up and help me feel this vibe.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your main man, Mr. Council, back with another one, Saturday Motivation. You know how we do. I chose Saturday because Saturday is the day that's uniquely your own. Most people work a 9 to 5, so by the time they get to Saturday, they feel it's necessary to take their foot off the gas. When most artists, creatives, business minds know that Saturday's the day to put your foot on the gas and handle your business. How are we doing? It's a gloomy Saturday. It's raining. It's dark. But we're still here. We're still excited. We're still ready for motivation. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in. Hit the subscribe button. I'm still struggling to get to 500 subscribers. It's coming in due time. But I just want to take the time to say thank you, and I appreciate everybody who stops in here. Make sure you check out the Better Man Chronicles album. It's available on streaming platforms. It'll change your life. I've been swirling around this week. It's been a topic that's been on my mind, but I don't think I'm going to speak on that today. I think God has shifted me. Like I tell you guys, I like to be led in my thoughts and when I come to you to present, because this is not about me. This is about the work. And all I'm trying to do is pay it forward in some sort of way. I don't want to ever come on and try to make it seem like I'm something special. I apologize if the rain is a little bit loud in the background because it's storming out here. I'm headed down to Bridgeport. Y'all know by now I coach basketball. We 4-0. We headed. My boys are headed for 5-0 today. My girls got the day off. So I'm excited. But I wanted to talk to you about time. And I guess I just wanted to say that time is not on your side. Time is not on your side. And a lot of times we've been raised to believe that we're going to have time. We put off a lot of our goals and dreams of maybe having a family, the career and jobs that we want, because we feel like we have time. But we don't. We don't have the time that we think that we have. We don't even know how much time that we get here. And that's one of the most unfair things about life, is that we all get a different amount of time to spend here at this place. And you have to do everything that you can to accomplish what you can while you can, because you never know when your time is going to be called. And the reason why I wanted to talk to you about this today is because so many of us are constantly procrastinating. I know that's one thing that I used to do so much in my younger years. I was the biggest procrastinator. And I don't know if it was because I was trying to put myself in a stressful situation, because whenever I feel like I'm in a stressful situation, I feel like I always rise to the occasion. I rise to my best. But I would always wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And it was the worst thing I could do in a lot of instances, because I put myself in a position to where I thought I was being my best, but I really wasn't giving my best. You know, life is not just about perception. It's about reality. And I might have given off the perception that I was doing my best, but I really wasn't. I really wasn't giving the best of me and all the things that I was trying to do. And it resulted in the results of my life. It showed, in the results of my life, because I never got to where I wanted to be when I wanted to be there. I never got to where I wanted to be when I wanted to be there. And I'm not operating on my time anymore. I'm operating on God's time. And it took me a long time to realize that. But at the same time, you can't continue to waste time. You don't have the time that you think you have. The last couple years have shown us that. You don't have the time that you think you have. So whatever it is that you are placed here to do, your purpose, your dream, your goal, it's time to get started now. No longer can you wait. I've been on a weight loss journey for years. But I've said to myself, time is up. Time to cut this weight and stop playing around and playing games. fluctuating weight, losing 20 pounds, gaining it back, losing 30 pounds, gaining most of it back. I was in the gym early this morning already because I'm focused and I'm tired of it. And it's time to do something about it. And so instead of crying, instead of complaining and the woe is me and the life isn't fair stories, stop worrying about that and just do the best you can do. And you have to understand, you have to give your everything to the things that you want out of life if you want the results that you want to get. People want to live big, have big houses, cars, money, all these things, but they don't want to put the work in that it takes to achieve those things. And that's why a lot of people that get those things, it doesn't last because they haven't really put in the work. And if you're not being led by God, those types of things aren't your focus anyway. I'm not focused on cars and clothes and stuff like that. Yeah, do I want those things? I'm not going to sit in here and lie and act like I don't want some of those things. Of course I do. But I have a bigger purpose to serve than those things. So I can't keep my eye on those things. I want real money so I can help change my community with it. See, they try to say money is the root of all evil. No, the lack of money is. That's what Les Brown said. The lack of money. Because when people don't have, they find themselves in the most desperate places because it's about survival. It's like food. You can't survive without food. And if you get to a point where you don't have food to feed your family, you will pretty much do anything you can to survive. So we're not out here chasing money just to get materialistic things. We're trying to get money so we can change our communities. So we can do the things that we are meant to do so our children can thrive the way they're supposed to. Because they're always at a disadvantage in minority communities. In my community, I'm a school teacher. And I'm sick of seeing my kids coming up with less than what other people have. And I want to make true changes for them. And I want to be an inspiration to them so they can understand and see that they can take their life and make it whatever they want to be. We have to be better examples for our communities, ladies and gentlemen. We have to learn to take on real responsibility. It is our time now. You don't have time to waste because time is not on your side. You don't know when you're going to check out. And you have too much to offer to leave this place without giving your best. This is not about me being the best. It's about you being your best. When I say I'm the best at something, I'm the best version of me at something. I'm not comparing myself to other people because I'm not worried about what the people are doing or how great they are at what they do. I'm worried about what I do. And as long as I'm focused on that, I'm going to be the best version of me always. Time is not on your side. You have a limited amount of time to be here and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. And that's why I'm so focused in my later years on losing weight, because people don't understand when you get to your later years, that's when the disease kicks in. Heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, all the things that plague the black community because of the things that we eat. I'm tall, so I have to be concerned about my lower extremities. I see guys in the gym all the time that are coming in there with walkers. And that's because they haven't given up on themselves. Even though they've gone through something tragic, they haven't given up on life. I used to make excuses in the gym because a lot of times, because being bigger, a lot of times I do a lot of cardio and it would hurt my ankles and my feet and my knees. And after a while, it's like every few weeks I would have some sort of ankle sprain or swelling. And instead of doing something else and sticking it out, I would use that as an excuse to take time off. And that's when that 15 or 20 pounds will come right back. But when I see a man walk in that gym with a walker who can barely walk without it, and he's still there, I had no excuse to leave the gym those days. I should have just worked on something else that had nothing to do with my ankle. But I should have stayed in there. And that's why it's taken so long for me to reach my goal. Time is not on your side, ladies and gentlemen. I am blessed to still be here. I've gone through so much with my health in the past 5 years, man. It's changed my entire perspective on life. And one day I'm going to speak about it on here, but I'm not ready to yet. I'm not ready to speak about it yet. But I need you to understand time is not on your side. So get to that quiet place where you can figure out why you are here. And once you figure out why you are here, do everything in your power to do that at your best all the time. And you have no idea where God will take you. You have no idea what God could do for your life if you do something for you first. That's all he's asking. Do for you and I'll do more for you. And I've learned that. And I spent too many years not doing enough for me, focusing on everybody else, the people around me. And now it's my turn. It's my time. It's my time for greatness. I put in the work. I put in years of work. And I got years more work to do. I'm not saying that to say I'm about to slow down, because when the success comes, that's when you kick it up a notch. Anybody who wants to be great knows that. I'm not going to stay on here forever. But if I can motivate you today, ladies and gentlemen, time is not on your side. It is time for you to figure out your purpose. It is time for you to take your purpose and take it to the next level. It is time for you to be the best version of you, because you don't have all the time in the world. And you will look back on life and with regret if you continue to waste more time. I know I'm fired up in here this morning, but I don't care. I need somebody who's listening to understand me, because somebody in here that's listening to this is going to go on to do something great. Because you are great, you are powerful. It's just time to put in the work. And I've been putting in a whole lot of work. Anybody that's been watching me over the past 2 years, this COVID pandemic, I've worked harder in these last 2 years than I've ever worked in my life. And you are going to slowly begin to see it. It's not about what I'm saying. It's about what I'm doing. I'm just meant and blessed to be a speaker, and that's why I'm talking about it every week. But I'm putting in the work every week. And you're going to see it by the results of my body, the results of my mind, and the things that begin to happen in my life. So kick it up a notch today, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for you to be great, because we are waiting on your blessing. We are waiting to see your greatness. And anybody who isn't, who's hating on you, they don't matter anyway. I tell my kids all the time, man, I could care less what anybody thinks about me. And I mean that from the core of me, because everybody's not going to understand my purpose, not even the people closest to me. So be great today. Be the best version of you today, because the world is waiting on your greatness. I'm not even going to stay in here too long, because I said everything I needed to say. But understand today that time is not on your side. If you've been wasting time, understand you have no more time to waste. Don't let time pass you by, because your purpose for being here will be lost in that time. That's my time, y'all. Peace to all my people in the struggle.
I think I'm ready, might be ready, now I'm ready for love. Don't think I'm jealous, but I felt it when I saw you someone. Okay, I'm jealous, cause I never thought you'd leave me alone. So now I'm jealous, I can't stand it, and I can't let you go. No, I just can't let you go. No, I just can't let you. I thought to myself, oh,